Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and please subscribe. I'm a small YouTuber and a girl who loves a bigger family. But anyways, that's not the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is to talk about, as you've seen in the title, my insecurities and what I've gone through. And I know I'm not the only one that goes through this, and I just wanted to sit here and talk about it. So if you want to hear my insecurities and want to know a little bit more about me, go ahead and just keep on watching. This video is literally talking about my insecurities and what has been going in my head and what I've always kind of gone through since I was small. I know I'm not the only one that has insecurities. I know that for a fact. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk to people about what I have always been insecure, and I still have what is this class? Okay, anyways, what I've always been insecure about. And let me tell you guys, I have a lot of insecurities, but I try to be very loving to myself at this point because it's been too long. I can't be insecure about them all the time. And when I was in high school, especially in those teenage years where you feel like you're awkward and ugly and everything like that, you feel like, oh my god, that girl is so pretty and why don't I not look like that and all of that stuff. But let me tell you, when I was in high school / middle school, I was always really insecure the fact that I was tiny. If you guys don't know, I am 5 feet tall and I am just that tiny. I'm a small petite little girl. You can't see this now, but I'm small and petite, right? So I feel like I hit puberty and nothing was happening. I was just a skinny little small girl that looked like to be in elementary, and I was seeing everybody getting developed boob wise and butt wise, and all the guys were like, oh my god, look at that girl. And I was like, look at me, I'm just small and I don't fit in here. So I was really insecure the fact that I was tiny. I was like, oh my god, even my wrists were oh my god, I'm so tiny. And everyone's like, oh my god, you're so small. And I was just like, yeah, that could be nice, but not really nice, because I was just like, wow, can I just be normal and be regular height and just look like my age? Because I don't look like my age. I'm gonna be 25, and I don't look like I'm gonna be 25. I look people tell me, if I don't have my makeup on, people tell me that I look like I could be 18, which maybe is not that bad, but for me it's okay, it's not that bad. But when you're at that age, you want to look your age, right? Because you're oh, I want to get the guy's attention and all that stuff. So adding to my smallness, I always had huge eyes, and I was I don't like my eyes, because first of all, lashes kind of help, but my eyes are really round and you can't see it, but they're very big and circular, and I just did not like that. And I always had if you don't know me, I look like I have a bitch face, and I don't. I do, but I am not mean. I'm not mean, it's just I can be very awkward, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But so yeah, anyways, I didn't like the fact that my teeth are separated. As you can see, if I smile, they just kind of separate, and I feel like people would just kind of look at me when I smile, or when I'm talking, I feel like their eyes go instantly to my teeth, and I did not like that before. Now I don't mind it at all. It's not something that bugs me. I feel like that's me now. Also, if you guys have any insecurities and want to share down the comments below of what was your insecurity when you were in high school or middle school, it doesn't matter which one. I feel like we always kind of experience that between those times in our lives when we're growing. Go ahead and comment down below so we can talk about it, because I know I'm not the only one, and most likely I'm not the only one that has these insecurities that I have. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have them, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're all insecure. Anyways, so I just didn't like the fact that I had the big teeth and the big rounded eyes, because I feel like when you're a teenager, I feel that you go through this awkward stage where you're growing into your face and nothing feels like it's good, right? So I was just I feel so ugly. And then to top it off, when you're a young girl, you have hairy legs, hairy arms. I have really hairy arms, but that's because I have really thick hair. But I shave my arms because F that. no, I'm not gonna go through this again. I experienced horrible things with this, and I feel like everybody would look at them. So I was like, never again. I'm shaving my arms. Same thing with my legs. I hate shaving, but it's like a must. Like, my hairs grow back quick. But anyways, I feel like that's something everyone has. But I was really, really insecure about that. And I feel like since I was small, my mom said I've always been really shy. So I was like really being mean to myself. And I've always kind of like, you know, see other people, and then I would like be like, oh, that's not me. I'm not like that. I wish I was like that, but I'm not like that. And I really wanted to be like that because I feel like no boys really liked me at that time, and I feel like I was scarred. And this is the thing, I feel like people didn't like me, like guys, I'm sorry, I feel like guys didn't like me because I was tiny. Like, I didn't have what they have. And when you're young, that's all you think about. You don't think like, oh my god, like, that's not worth it, who cares? No, you literally think about these things, and you're not like, I know for a fact that's what teenagers think, because that's literally what we all stress about, you know, when we're small, because there's no bills, or no, there's no jobs, or no, there's no other stuff that you can stress about. So I was like always insecure about that. I hated the fact that I didn't, you know, grow up fast enough, like developed. I feel like till now I'm kind of developing, and I'm 25. Well, going to be 25. If you guys don't know, my birthday is on the 24th of September. So I am a Libra, just in case you guys were wondering. 23rd. Did I say 23rd of September, or did I say 24th? I don't know. I forgot there. But anyway, took me a while to, you know. So that's why I feel like I have colored hair, insecurity number 55, I guess. Insecurity. My hair. So I've always had really, really curly hair, and I've always envied people that had like really nice, wavy, beautiful hair. And my hair was just very curly and dark, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to be different. Since I was small, I've always wanted to be a little bit different, because I feel like I never really blended in with anybody else. So now that I'm thinking about sitting here, I was just like, whoa, that kind of makes sense why I want my hair to be different, because I feel like I have to be different myself so I can feel better about myself. So I dye my hair to feel better about myself, and it just makes me feel way better about myself. Believe it or not, it does. And I think that's what makeup does for me too. I love the artistic side of it, but the fact that I'm able to just do certain things to my own face, it's kind of fun to me, and it's like a way to express myself. So that's another insecurity of mine. That's why I dye my hair, and whenever I feel down, I am one of those people, guilty as charged, that I dye my hair to feel better about myself. I really, really do. That's just something I have to do. And once I start feeling like a funk, I'm like, I have to do something different with my hair, right? So I do my hair for that reason, and that's why I have colored hair. Another reason that I noticed that I'm insecure is the fact that I'm not like really out there. I don't have a lot of friends, right? So for me, it's really hard for me to be in a group of people and feel like I belong. You know, that's why with this whole beauty community thing, or like, you know, whatever this is, I feel like I don't belong. But it's because I'm insecure about my own little personal life, and you kind of like compare yourself to other people a lot. So I feel like I tend to do that a lot too, because like I feel like that has been going with me since I was small. So like comparing myself has always been something, and I tend to put myself down a lot. So yeah, it's not easy, man. It's really, really not easy. So insecurity is something that we all have, and I feel like sometimes it's something we need to own up. So now it's like people tell me, why don't you get braces? And I'm like, because I feel like that's just me now. That's just who I am. I feel like if you see me, if you see Yadi, this is who I am. I can change that up, but I'm like, I feel like I'm going to be different, and I might miss that. So that's the reason I don't get braces. And it's just like something that I kind of love about myself now. I own that. You know, now that I'm getting older, I do feel insecure about other things, but I feel like I've learned to just kind of like forgive myself. I'm like, you're okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You're good, right? Because I have other things to worry about, not just little insecurities, which we all have at this point, but like it's not something to worry about. But you know, it's just, it happens. So I want to know what are your guys' insecurities. So, like I said, comment down below so we can have a conversation about it. Just because you see me on IG posting pictures, doing my makeup, posting this about that, and this and that, it doesn't mean I'm not insecure. I am very insecure. I could be a little antisocial. The other day, I was crying. I know this is so stupid, but I was crying because I was upset about myself because it's really hard for me to go out. I've never been to a club. I've never been to a concert. I have never really traveled outside the US besides Mexico. I've always wanted to do that. And it's just, I've never done a lot of things. And it's hard. Like, let's just say my friend invited me to go night swimming at her boyfriend's house, and I have like this tendency. My mom was home alone and I don't want to leave her alone. I have this like, no, I want to stay with my mom. I want to stay with her because she's alone and I don't want to leave her alone. I'll basically make up excuses, and I feel so like mean to myself. Like, I feel so bad because I'm like, why do I do this? And like, I always try to find an excuse. But that's my own insecurity because I'm scared to go out there and not feel comfortable, because I tend to do that. And that's another thing that I'm dealing with now, because I just feel like I'm a little bit antisocial, but I feel that has to do with my past relationships and the way I would be in a group, and like, I just did not fit in. And I feel like it's because I was just really insecure, and I feel like that's kind of coming with me growing up as an adult, and I can't get over that. I can't just jump the bridge and get over it, you know? So it's like, I don't know. And I was just crying. I know it's so stupid, but I was just crying because I was just like, I am so upset with myself because I can't just go for it. Like, I always have to overthink it. I always have to think too much, and I just don't go for it. So my boyfriend was telling me, just go for it. Next time they invite you, just say yes. And it's just really, really hard because I have to feel comfortable, and it's just really, really hard for me to be out of my comfort zone and do something. Is not easy, and I don't know, it's just a struggle. So even though I'm gonna be 25 and I post these IG pictures of myself and like, oh my god, I got this, and oh my god, I do my makeup, and I talk about these products and everything, there's a human being behind this, and it's struggling hard, you know, especially with money and all that stuff. Like, at the end of the day, like, I have my own things that I deal with myself personally, mentally, physically, and I drive myself crazy, but I have to keep moving forward, and I'm gonna keep growing. And it's just something that we're all gonna have, and it's okay. It's okay because we're human. We legit need to just kind of learn and like evolve, and I feel like I'm taking forever to evolve, but I'm trying. But yeah, I just want to sit here and talk about like insecurities, because I wanted to like let you guys know that I am not a perfect person, that I go through insecurities and I struggle too. So don't feel that you guys are seeing my Instagram and be like, oh my gosh, she is perfect, or seeing my YouTube and be like, oh my gosh, she's perfect. No, I'm not perfect, and I'm very insecure about certain things of myself, but I am open up to say that I am okay, and I'm slowly gonna learn. So if anybody try to come at me and be like, oh my god, your teeth, I'm already over it. Like, it's just like, I moved on. That doesn't really faze me anymore. And like, at the end of the day, they don't really know my life, so it's like, you know, oh well. But yeah, anyways, I just wanted to sit down here because I know I'm not the only one, and I want to have a conversation about this. I did post like a little Instagram question to see. I asked like, oh, what are you guys are insecure about since like you guys were like in high school, like with teenager years, and I've been getting people responses. So I'm like, you know what, I should sit down and talk about it on a YouTube video, because I know I'm not the only one, and it is okay to come here and talk about it, because you know what, life is not perfect and we're all not perfect, and that's why you should not go on other people's pages and try to comment things, because it's not okay. It's because I feel like I'm insecure and I have my own little like shit about myself that I don't like, but I'm not about to go and comment on people like and be all like nasty there. That's not nice. You can't be like that, because that says a lot about you, and that's kind of makes you look bad. So just saying, don't go out there and be nasty, because that's not nice. And I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't do that. So I suggest don't do that, and just love yourself and keep growing as a human being. So that's the end of this video. I know it's a weird rambling one, but you get to know a little bit more about me, and just like I want to have a conversation. So if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, you guys could go ahead and follow me there. I leave my little name here like always in the description down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and let's talk about life, and let's talk about insecurities down below in the comments. And if you saw this video all the way through, make sure you give like a little heart emoji for love, and to yourself, love for yourself. And let's just talk about it, because I will always comment on YouTube videos. I'm always there in the comments commenting back. So I want to know more about my little fam bam, whoever watches me. I am forever grateful, and thank you guys so much. Like I said, if you guys are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and please subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. And yeah, see you guys next time. And if you guys have not seen my other videos, go ahead and watch them, and I love you guys. Bye.